Yo, what is up, old school RuneScape buddies, pals, friends, everybody who's been with me so far? It is your boy Ojaba Garrett's here with another episode of Fresh Start. Today's going to be a special one, I promise you. This is our 10th episode, and in this episode, it's going to be trade focused. That's it. So it may be quick, maybe long, I don't know, who knows. It all depends on how long I talk, because I'm a yapper. Fluent in the Japanese, it's what I do. I've been told many times. And now I have a word for it. I didn't know. The Japanese. Anyway, with that being said, let's hop right into it. We got a big episode today. Today is a big episode. I think this is a big one. We got a couple things to talk about, then we'll just jump right into the series. Okay, so boom. Fresh start. Maybe the most important video you see yet. 10th episode. Thank you everyone who's watched so far. Feedback has been great. Really glad I've been able to, you guys have been helping me out, make the content a little bit better for everybody. Oh, I made a sale. So I'll just kind of go over that real quick. I think I got a snipping tool. So here, we had, I don't know if you guys can see it all right, but it is, I zoom in, I can blow it up here. It'll make it really bad looking. So I got, yeah, I think you can see that now. So we got 4.177 mil pure essence off the accounts in 3 days. Okay, whoops, probably leave that there for reference so you guys can have something to look at while I'm talking. So we got 4177152, 4177, 152 times. So just to add to the dono pile, oops. Sorry. I think I already calculated, actually. Is it in? So we profited 251K, so there's 251K to give away, bringing up the total donation pile at 627.24 to 631K. Comment below what you guys think I should do with it. Give it to one of you, or give it to somebody at the Grand Exchange randomly, or should I, drop a bunch of piles of K on the ground or whatever? I've done a lot of different things, so kind of put that in your guys' hands. So we got bank, okay? We are at 6.683 net worth plus items on each of the accounts. I believe it's at least 50K in gear per account. Let's just quickly check one. We got a bunch of this stuff. We got about 1,000 GP there, 2,000 GP, the full myth, whatever. Bunch of random shit. And then 20K. So 20K per account, 20K times 9. Let's go 20K times 9. We'll say 25,000 times 9. 225 plus 6.683, 200. 6.683, 200. So we'll just say 6.9 mil. 6.9 mil. Okay. So I started this series a time ago. I have to check here real quick because I forgot already. I had this ready. I know, I'm sorry. This is dead content now. Dead content. I'm sorry. I promise it'll be worth your time. The ones that stick through this stuff. I started this series on June 11th, 16 days ago. So what does that mean? 16 days ago. So I have made 431,762 GP a day. Can you guys see that? Let me check. Sorry. 1 second again. Sorry. Yep. You can easily see that. Why is this important? Because has anybody who has been watching this far noticed something? Have you noticed that my accounts haven't been really doing shit? The only things that these accounts have for stats is what you guys have seen on stream. Oh, and building them. But what you've seen on video, okay? So let me break that down for you. It takes me at most 3 hours to get an account, a set of 20 accounts built, okay? So 3 hours divided by, well, whatever, it don't matter. 3 hours, and then it takes 20 hours for me to box, okay? So now you can say it probably took me, whatever. Anyway, so out of all the videos, the longest one I did was about half an hour, but the longest I really probably played with all these videos put together, so there's 9 videos total. This is episode 10. Probably 5 hours max. So if we say 5 hours, that's 28 hours. Well, let's just say 30, just to be because I did get traded the gear from another account and stuff like that. You could argue it would take a couple hours to make that GP to start off and blah, 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 blah. 30 hours. That's how I've been playing on these 9 accounts. 30 hours, okay? So if we take 6.9 or 6.9 mil, we divide that by 30 hours, that's 230K per hour. Even with the 20 hours of boxing, that's what I'm saying here. The 20 hours of boxing I did to get the trade restrictions off, I was still making 230K per hour. And that's what I want to talk about today is trading, the power of trading, especially my specific strategy, high volume, low margin trades, okay? And it's all a matter of scale, right? So for instance, from the last trade, 619, we were at 2.75 mil. Okay, now it's 627, so it's 8 days later, I went from 2.759 to 6.9 mil, okay? That is what, 8 days? 9 days? 8 days. In 8 days, I made 4 mil, okay? And I hardly played the game. I've been making just so everybody knows, this isn't my only channel. I make I have 5 channels, okay? And I do 1 piece of content per channel per day. I haven't been, it's not to brag. I'm just saying this to emphasize the point, the power of trading, okay? As a free-to-play player, as a members player, the best moneymaker in the game is trading. Learning to trade, learning to flip. If I never make a video again, I want to nail this down 1,000,000% into all of your heads. Learn to trade. Doesn't matter what you do. Flip high margins, flip low margins, flip expensive items, flip. Learn one strategy, learn it, perfect it, scale it up. That's what you do. One strategy, learn it, perfect it, scale it up. Okay? That is the whole tutorial of this episode. This is like, I don't know how else to say this. Like the entire like don't learn any of the raids. Don't do any of that crap. Don't learn any, like if you just learn to trade, all those other money makers with the right proper scale mean nothing. There's nothing that will make you more money in this game than trading. There's boosting, which is trading a service. You know what I mean? People who boost make more money than anybody who's getting boosted. You know what I'm saying? There's like levels of player. You know, you got brand new newbies who I'm trying to help you guys, and I want to get you all the way to level 1,000 when it comes to tiers of players. Level 1 would be noob, just fresh off Tutorial Island. You know, level 10, I know how to make a little bbit of money. I know a pretty efficient strategies to start this stacking. You know, you go down I got 99 Slayer, I got a max cape, I got a quest cape, I got a completionist cape, and then way above them, all of them, way on the high hilltops are the traders. The ones with all the party hats, all the rare items, all this crap. And this is one strategy to get you. I want you to skip ahead of everybody. Everybody who's watching me now, I want you to skip ahead of everybody by learning to trade. Now, that brings me to today's episode. And today's episode is going to be a little bit fancier. Well, actually going to be simpler. I just wanted to have a huge rant. I wanted to keep ranting and really just nail that home to you guys so you can understand. I made 230K over 30 hours of these accounts, and I haven't been playing the game. You know what I mean? The time I have been playing, I mean, if you wanted to really break this down for when I created the accounts or whatever, and then break down every hour, it's still like, I'm still making money. If I just put a trade in every hour, even if it's 2K an hour, I'm making money. And this applies to real life too. So if you learn this in the game, I'm teaching you a life skill, a life premise that like will pay dividends forever. It'll make you more successful. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Like the spoilers, I guess, for the future. I want to teach people how to make old school RuneScape translate directly in real life so you guys can become wealthy in real life. That's kind of my goal. Anyway, I'm not like a super millionaire, but I will be one day. And then I'll teach you how to do it. Anyway, it all starts here. I'm going to start from where I'm at. But anyway, now that I've gone full postal, fully unhinged, you guys have seen the unhinged side of me now. I'm going to go to the next part of this trade guide here. And I think it's going to be a little fun, okay? Okay, I'm ready, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready for the next level, the next ascension of your journey here with me in the Fresh Start series? Your journey as a free-to-play noob, a brand new person. Hopefully, if somebody I'm trying to mold into something that's, you know, the best RuneScape group of people that we've ever seen. But here we go. Here's the reveal. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Look at it. Look at it. 20 accounts, baby. We are up to 20 accounts. We've hit a level where I feel we should be capitalizing on 20 accounts. So here we are. I just recruited the rest of the accounts that I had ready to go, locked and loaded on this Jagex account, ready to rock. And what are we going to do? Not much, because that's all we can do as we scale the accounts up. Not very much. But there's one thing in particular that I was just so happened to be talking about called trading. And we're going to see if what I've been doing can scale up 2 times 20. Now, I may be able to get you an episode tomorrow then about an update. I think you guys, if anybody's watching this, you're pretty excited about seeing the progress of it. I'll give you a daily update on it. So tomorrow, I will do another episode of Fresh Start just to do another trade analysis, maybe a market analysis. I think, yeah, today should be the show and tell, and then tomorrow I'll do my trade, see if I can get another sale, and then we'll do another market analysis, and I'll look at all the items I know very well, and we'll talk about them all tomorrow. So look forward to that. And if you made it this far, please like and subscribe for more content. Help me grow so I can help other players grow with me. That's what I'm ultimately planning to do. I ultimately plan to serve the viewers. So how do we do this? Take it, and then we take our money. We just split it up by 20. You get 335,000 per account. So I'll just do that. I'll give you guys a good sign off, and then I'll see you tomorrow as well. Alrighty, so we got everybody there, 330K, and essentially what we're going to do is one step at a time. We're going to batch this out. So we're going to go to the Great Exchange and start the trade slot. In case anybody hasn't seen this before, I call it splash trading. It's where you take it all in batches and do it one at a time. Then you have to get a plugin called Flipping Utilities and then set it up so that you can set your hotkeys so you could do them in, well, that doesn't really matter whatsoever. You can just do 50K per stack and just type it all pretty quick. So then when you look up your item you're looking for, you don't want to just type it in like pure essence, right? Because that's the item we're going for, pure essence. You want to figure out a set of keystrokes that are super simple. And the one I do for pure essence is E space E because you're just looking for keywords for the program to look the item up, because we're trying to save microseconds here, because it really matters when you start getting up to 20, 50, 60 plus accounts. Every little thing you can do matters because every second per client you do matters. And then we're just gonna flash through. This is why it's called flash trading. You use your middle mouse button to click on the client to make it an active client, then you press enter like this, and then just rinse, repeat. And if you were to sit on one client, let's say like you were going to, let's go back up to the first account on the top left here. If we were going to do that one at a time, like from start to finish, you know, you click the period, you notice there was that slight tick there. So then waiting for the account, you see that it was like a three quarters of a second, maybe half a second. That could have been time you were on the next one doing the same step over and over and over and over and over again. And then times 20, that adds up to like 10 seconds. So it's like super efficient. So we're just gonna click, 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 click. See what I'm saying? And then this is where your normal players without flipping utilities would type in like 50K. And then you go to the next one, 50K, 50K, 50K. But I'm gonna show you my hotkey here. It's L. So I don't know if you guys can really see this, but if you get this item or this Rude Light plugin called Flipping Utilities, you can go to the item you're trading on and you come down here and then it'll say like you can set hotkeys. So key, P, property, the property and option of values dependent on. So then you say cash stack and then you do multiples of your cash stack. So my three hotkeys are a third, a half, and then plus 0. So that I could do, so I'll show you here. What that is going to do is going to make it so that when I press L, it'll be a third of my cash stack. And then when I go to the next one and I press P, it's going to be half of my cash stack, because a third, take away a whole, is 0.66 repeating, but then half of that is another third. So that when I go to my last box, it is a whole. So that when I press the plus 0, it uses the rest of my cash stack and I get 3 equal parts with 3 hotkeys. It saves a lot of time. And if you guys really want it, just, I mean, I'll make a quick video for you one day, but you'd have to comment that below. I'm not going to do it, I guess, if nobody is asking for it. So yeah, what we're going to do here, because there's no delay in hitting L, enter, and then moving on to the next one. There is a delay after enter because the program has to register it. So we're just going to go L, enter, L, like this. That's why it's flash trading. As you can see, it's a lot faster than typing in 50K and doing it over and over again. So then we're going to confirm the offer. And everybody, see there's that delay. I can get about 2 trades ahead. And we're just negating any setup. Because setup times, that's where inefficiencies most likely occur, idle time. So then we're just going to go to the next slot. And there's that slight delay. You can wait for everyone, but that time adds up. You know what I mean? We're on our second one, so if I press my button here, P, it's going to do half the stack. You're going to see it's the same amount as the other ones. But we're going to get set up first. And another thing I want to teach you guys is there's no right way to do it. It's the way you want to do it. I'm just showing you a way, okay? The way you want to do it is going to be more consistent than any way anybody shows you if it's some way that you do not like. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. So we're going to go to our last slot. And then boom, we're just going to hit enter, flash through, flash trading. Again, just try to get it in your heads why I call it that. So we're going to go boom, 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 boom. I'm going to get to time this and show you how long it's going to take you per cycle so you can have that information. But I guess you can just figure it out on your own just by like timing, you know, seeing the timestamp of the video. And then 0, blip, 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 blip. And then, yep, we got, just make sure all the cash stacks are gone. I forget sometimes that I accidentally hit 1 because the hotkeys sometimes glitch out. That happens. It'll glitch out and it'll just put in 1. And then you'll buy 1 and not notice and then waste an entire slot. Okay, here's the trade. Here's the spread. We're gonna go all in on pure essence again because we've been rolling the dice and coming up positive every single time. We got 100K. We got a 300K per account based on previous episodes. I don't know how long it's going to take to get all that, but I think maybe 2 days. I'm going to guess 2 days to get all the accounts filled out. Maybe we'll get lucky and get 300K from this time tomorrow. So 24 hours from now, I will check again, and we will give you an update at the very least. An updated trade. Well, I mean, yeah, definitely. I'll definitely update you guys because the 24 hours is going to be a very important piece of information for you in terms of scale. Like, is this worth your time? And then another disclaimer: pure essence right now. This is why I wanted to kind of do a market analysis, but here's a little bit. Pure essence right now in the collector community is a pretty decent item right now. Like, say everybody who's been watching my videos, so I got anywhere from like 50 to almost 1,000 views per video now. Imagine if that many people bought as much as I'm buying. That might flood the market, and we might crash the margin because the collectors might get the bulkers who we're targeting. The bulkers might buy up and get their inventories filled up for their next sale, their cycle of sales to their customers. You know what I mean? So I mean, take this with a grain of salt. Don't necessarily just trade this item. This isn't like, I want to teach more specifically what I've noticed from the high volume, low margin market, and like how we can observe the market and really where we should be rotating our trades, because this type of trading strategy does work on a rotation. It's just it's a rotation. It's a yearly rotation. Is a good way to think about it. So like, because I've been doing this for a while now, and then if you followed me from all my videos and stuff like that, I got my bank up to about $4 bill, and I gave it all away, except for like some random gear, because I realized I had extra money, and I gave some of that away to another viewer. But anyway, I got some random gear in my account, so it's like maybe like 10 bill or something like that. But anyway, like last year is when I really started to pump, because I had spent years optimizing my trade strategy. But then when I got it to a point where I finally felt like it was perfect, you know, like RuneScape players do this all the time. If some of you might relate, I got it to a point where it was perfect, and then I pumped. Then I scaled it up. Then I started going wacky wild. In the last year, I was making like 150 mil a week, and it would be like on a rotation of a month. So once a week for 3 weeks, I would only be working 1 hour for the 500 accounts I was trading with. And then the fourth week, I'd be doing a 6-hour day. So it came out to 9 hours. I was making 150 mil per week. So it was like 600 mil in 9 hours. So you know what I mean? Like that's a lot. That's probably a lot better than most money makers in the game, if you did that math. But anyway, that being said, I somehow made this video really long again. I'm sorry about that. That might just be something you have to deal with if you're going to watch me. I don't make short form content. I got a lot to say. I am the biggest yapper on YouTube. Catch you guys later. See ya. Wait, I'll blow myself up and give you a peace sign. Catch you guys later. Thanks everyone again for your support. The Fresh Start series has been really fun. It's been really fun to just kind of do it all over again and just teach people what I know. And then, I mean, the amount of feedback I've gotten has blown my mind. I thought I was going to be sitting on 20 to 50 views per episode for a year or something like that. But you guys really came out of the algorithm fed me, and you guys I just really can't appreciate it. Even the haters, even the negative feedback I've been getting. I just really am super thankful for this opportunity, and super grateful that I get to serve the community, which I value very, very, very much. It has made me 99% of who I am today is the old school, RuneScape / old school RuneScape community, and hopefully I can help change people's lives the way RuneScape has changed my life. And thank you again. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.